Welcome to GEOL's LED Review. This is Professional Education LED Review for September 2023. Part 2. Prayer. Our Father, I turn to you seeking your divine help and mercy as I ask for your grace to help me pass my board exam. I ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so that I can remember everything I have studied. Please do not abandon me in this time of need, but grant me the favor I seek. I ask this in your holy name. Amen. Taking the time to review and improve your knowledge and skills is a crucial step in becoming a licensed professional teacher, LPT. By committing to a thorough and dedicated review process, you'll be better equipped to succeed in the LPT exam and, more importantly, to excel in your teaching career. As you review, you'll gain a deeper understanding of the principles and practices of effective teaching, and you'll be able to apply this knowledge in the classroom to help your students succeed. Remember that becoming an LPT is not just about passing an exam. It's about committing to a lifelong pursuit of excellence in teaching. So take the time to review thoroughly, and know that your efforts will be rewarded with a fulfilling and impactful career as an LPT. Please support this channel by sharing this video and clicking the subscribe button. Question number 1. Which sentence is in the present perfect tense? A. I will go to the store. B. I went to the store. C. I have gone to the store. D. I am going to the store. Which sentence is in the present perfect tense? The correct answer for question number 1 is C. I have gone to the store. This sentence is in the present perfect tense because it describes an action that was completed in the past but has relevance to the present moment. The present perfect tense is formed using have, has plus past participle. Question number 2. What is the correct verb form to complete the sentence below? She, blank, her friends at the mall yesterday. A. Meet. B. Met. C. Meets. D. Meeting. What is the correct verb form to complete the sentence below? She, blank, her friends at the mall yesterday. For question number 2, the answer is B. Met. This is the simple past tense form of the verb meet, which is used to describe a past event that happened at a specific time. Question number 3. What is the correct punctuation for the following sentence? My favorite color is blue, blank, I also like green. A, comma, B, semicolon, C, period, D, exclamation point. What is the correct punctuation for the following sentence? My favorite color is blue, blank, I also like green. For question number 3, the correct answer is A, comma. A comma is used to separate two independent clauses that are connected by a coordinating conjunction. In this case, the coordinating conjunction is and implied between the two clauses. Question number 4. Which sentence is in the past continuous tense? A. I have been walking for an hour. B. I will be walking later today. C. I am walking to the store. D. I was walking to the store when it started raining. Which sentence is in the past continuous tense? Question number 4. The correct answer is D. I was walking to the store when it started raining. This sentence is in the past continuous tense because it describes an action that was ongoing in the past at a specific moment, and another event interrupted it. The past continuous tense is formed using was, were plus present participle, ing. Question number 5. What is the correct form of the verb to be in the following sentence? She, blank, tired after a long day at work. A. am, be, is, see, are, d, be. What is the correct form of the verb to be in the following sentence? She, blank, tired after a long day at work. For question number 5, the correct answer is be, is. This sentence uses the third-person singular form of the verb, to be, is, because the subject of the sentence, she, is singular. Question number 6. Which of the following civilizations developed a system of writing known as hieroglyphics? A. Mesopotamia. B. Egypt. C. Greece. D. Rome. Which of the following civilizations developed a system of writing known as hieroglyphics? For question number 6, the correct answer is B. Egypt. Hieroglyphics is a system of writing that uses pictures or symbols to represent words and sounds. It was used by the ancient Egyptians to write on papyrus scrolls and on the walls of their tombs. Question number 7. What was the main cause of World War I? A. The sinking of the Lusitania. B. The rise of Nazi Germany. C. The Russian Revolution. D. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary. What was the main cause of World War I? For question number 7, the correct answer is D. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary. This event, which took place in 1914, set off a chain of events that led to the outbreak of World War I. The assassination was carried out by a Serbian nationalist who opposed Austrian rule in Bosnia. Question number 8. Which of the following is not one of the fundamental forces of nature? A. Gravitational force. B. Electromagnetic force. C. Strong nuclear force. D. Centrifugal force. Which of the following is not one of the fundamental forces of nature? For question number 8, the correct answer is D. Centrifugal force. Centrifugal force is an apparent force that appears to push an object away from the center of a rotating system. It is a result of the inertia of the object and the direction of its motion, which is tangential to the rotation. The magnitude of the centrifugal force is proportional to the mass of the object, the speed of rotation, and the distance from the axis of rotation. It is also known as the outward force, or the pseudo-force. Although centrifugal force is a commonly used term, it is not one of the fundamental forces of nature. The other 3 options listed are all fundamental forces that govern the behavior of matter and energy in the universe. Let us define them. Gravitational force is a fundamental force of nature that causes 2 objects with mass to attract each other. It is the force that governs the motion of celestial objects such as planets, moons, stars, and galaxies, as well as everyday objects on Earth. While the electromagnetic force is one of the 4 fundamental forces in nature that governs the interactions between electrically charged particles. It is a force that arises from the exchange of photons between charged particles and is responsible for most of the physical phenomena we observe in our daily lives. The electromagnetic force is an attractive force between opposite charges, positive and negative, and a repulsive force between like charges. On the other hand, the strong nuclear force is one of the 4 fundamental forces of nature. It is the force that holds the nucleus of an atom together, binding protons and neutrons together to form the atomic nucleus. Question number 9. Which author wrote the novel, Pride and Prejudice? A. Charles Dickens. B. Jane Austen. C. William Shakespeare. D. Emily Bronte. Which author wrote the novel, Pride and Prejudice? For question number 9, the correct answer is B. Jane Austen. Pride and Prejudice is a novel written by Austen in 1813, which is widely regarded as one of the greatest works of English literature. The story follows the protagonist, Elizabeth Bennet, as she navigates the societal norms and expectations of 19th-century England in her search for love and happiness. The novel explores themes of class, marriage, gender roles, and societal expectations. The title itself refers to the two main obstacles that Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy, the male lead, must overcome in their relationship: their own pride and prejudices towards each other. The novel has been widely recognized as a classic of English literature, and has been adapted into numerous film, television, and stage adaptations over the years. Jane Austen was an English novelist who lived in the late 18th and early 19th centuries. She is known for her 6 major novels, including Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Mansfield Park, Northanger Abbey, Persuasion, and Emma, which have become classics of English literature. Austen's novels are known for their witty and insightful social commentary, as well as their portrayal of the lives of the English upper middle class during her time. Charles Dickens was an English novelist and social commentator who lived in the 19th century. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers of the Victorian era, and his works are still widely read and studied today. Dickens is known for his vivid characters, intricate plots, and social commentary on issues such as poverty and social inequality. Some of his most famous works include Oliver Twist, Great Expectations, A Tale of Two Cities, and David Copperfield. William Shakespeare is one of the most famous and influential writers in the history of English literature. He was an English playwright, poet, and actor who lived during the 16th and 17th centuries. Shakespeare is known for his plays, such as Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, and many others, which are still widely performed and studied today. He is considered one of the greatest playwrights of all time, and his work has had a lasting impact on the English language and culture. Emily Bronte, 1818–1848, was an English novelist and poet, best known for her only novel, Wuthering Heights, which is now considered a classic of English literature. She was part of the famous literary Bronte family, which also included her sisters Charlotte and Anne Bronte, who were also novelists and poets. Question number 10. Which of the following particles has a negative charge? A. Proton. B. Neutron. C. Electron. D. Alpha particle. Which of the following particles has a negative charge? For question number 10, the correct answer is C. Electron. Electrons are subatomic particles that orbit the nucleus of an atom and have a negative charge. Protons have a positive charge. Neutrons are neutral, and alpha particles are made up of 2 protons and 2 neutrons. Question number 11. What is the smallest unit of life? A. Cell. B. Organ. C. Organ system. D. Organism. What is the smallest unit of life? For question number 13, the correct answer is A. Cell. Let us discuss the level of biological organization. The levels of biological organization are a way of categorizing living things based on their complexity, starting from the simplest level of organization to the most complex. Atoms is the building blocks of all matter, including living things. Atoms combine to form molecules. Molecules are groups of atoms bonded together, such as water, DNA, and proteins. Please include the macromolecules in the list. Macromolecules is a large molecules made up of smaller subunits, such as carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. Organelles are structures within cells that perform specific functions, such as mitochondria, ribosomes, and the endoplasmic reticulum. Cells is the basic unit of life, with a membrane-bound structure and the ability to carry out metabolic functions. Tissues are groups of similar cells that work together to perform a specific function, such as muscle tissue, nervous tissue, and epithelial tissue. Organs are structures made up of different tissues that work together to perform a specific function, such as the heart, liver, and brain. Organ systems are groups of organs that work together to perform a specific function, such as the circulatory system, respiratory system, and digestive system. Organisms are individual living things, such as animals, plants, and bacteria. Populations are groups of individuals of the same species living in the same area and interbreeding. Communities are groups of populations living in the same area and interacting with each other. Ecosystems, a community of living and non-living things that interact with each other and their environment, such as a forest or coral reef. Biosphere is the largest and most complex level of organization. It includes all living organisms on Earth, as well as their interactions with each other and with their physical environment. Overall, these levels of organization provide a way to understand the complexity of living things and how they function together in the natural world. Question number 12. Which of the following is not a basic state of matter? A. Solid. B. Liquid. C. Gas. D. Plasma. Which of the following is not a basic state of matter? For question number 12, the correct answer is D. Plasma. Although plasma is often called the fourth state of matter, it is not a basic state of matter in the traditional sense. Plasma is a highly ionized gas that conducts electricity and is found in stars, lightning, and other high-energy environments. Certainly, matter is the term used to describe anything that occupies space and has mass. There are three main states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. The state of matter is determined by the degree of kinetic energy that the particles that make up the substance possess. In a solid, the particles are tightly packed and have low kinetic energy, so they vibrate in place. This makes solids rigid and incompressible. In a liquid, the particles have more kinetic energy and are free to move past one another. This allows liquids to flow and take on the shape of their container. In a gas, the particles have even more kinetic energy and are free to move independently of each other. This makes gases highly compressible and capable of filling any container they occupy. Plasma, on the other hand, is a state of matter that is not typically included in the three basic states of matter. Plasma is formed when gas is heated to extremely high temperatures or when a high voltage is applied to a gas. In a plasma, the gas becomes ionized, meaning that its atoms have lost one or more electrons, and it becomes a mixture of positively charged ions and negatively charged electrons. Plasma is an electrically conductive state of matter and is often described as the fourth state of matter. It has unique properties, such as the ability to conduct electricity, generate magnetic fields, and emit light. Plasma is commonly found in phenomena such as lightning, neon lights, and stars. In summary, plasma is not included as a basic state of matter because it requires a significant amount of energy to create, and its properties differ significantly from those of solids, liquids, and gases. Question number 13. A fair six-sided die is rolled. What is the probability of rolling a 3? A. 1/3. B. 1/2. C. 1/6. D. 2/3. A fair six-sided die is rolled. What is the probability of rolling a 3? For question number 13, the correct answer is C. 1/6. Explanation. Since the die has 6 faces, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the chance of getting 3 in rolling a die is 1. And there are 6 possible outcomes, so the probability of rolling a 3 is 1/6. Question number 14. A jar contains 4 red marbles, 3 blue marbles, and 5 green marbles. If a marble is randomly selected, what is the probability of selecting a red or blue marble? A. 2/3. B. 5/12. C. 7/12. D. 9/12. A jar contains 4 red marbles, 3 blue marbles, and 5 green marbles. If a marble is randomly selected, what is the probability of selecting a red or blue marble? For question number 14, the correct answer is C. 7/12. Explanation. There are 4 red marbles and 3 blue marbles, for a total of 7 marbles that are either red or blue. There are 12 total marbles, so the probability of selecting a red or blue marble is 7/12. Question number 15. What event marked the beginning of the Spanish colonial period in the Philippines? A. The arrival of Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. B. The establishment of the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade in 1565. C. The founding of the city of Manila in 1571. D. The signing of the Treaty of Paris in 1898. What event marked the beginning of the Spanish colonial period in the Philippines? For question number 15, the correct answer is A. The arrival of Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. Ferdinand Magellan's arrival in the Philippines in 1521 marked the beginning of the Spanish colonial period in the country, which lasted for more than 300 years. Magellan's expedition was the first recorded European contact with the Philippines. Question number 16. Who is considered the father of the Philippine Revolution? A. José Rizal. B. Andrés Bonifacio. C. Emilio Aguinaldo. D. Apolinario Mabini. Who is considered the father of the Philippine Revolution? For question number 16, the correct answer is B. Andrés Bonifacio. Andrés Bonifacio is considered the father of the Philippine Revolution for his role in founding the KKK, a secret society that aimed to overthrow Spanish colonial rule in the Philippines. Question number 17. What was the significance of the Battle of Mactan in 1521? A. It marked the beginning of Spanish colonial rule in the Philippines. B. It was the first recorded battle between Filipinos and Spaniards. C. It resulted in the death of Ferdinand Magellan. D. It led to the establishment of the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade. What was the significance of the Battle of Mactan in 1521? For question number 17, the correct answer is C. It resulted in the death of Ferdinand Magellan. The Battle of Mactan was fought between the forces of Ferdinand Magellan and the indigenous chieftain Lapu-Lapu in 1521. Magellan was killed in the battle, making it a significant event in Philippine history. Question number 18. Who was the first president of the Philippine Commonwealth? A. Emilio Aguinaldo. B. Manuel Quezon. C. Sergio Osmeña. D. Elpidio Quirino. Who was the first president of the Philippine Commonwealth? For question number 18, the correct answer is B. Manuel Quezon. Manuel Quezon was the first president of the Philippine Commonwealth, which was established in 1935 as a transitional government before the Philippines became fully independent. Question number 19. What was the significance of the People Power Revolution in 1986? A. It marked the end of the Marcos dictatorship. B. It led to the establishment of a new constitution. C. It resulted in the election of Corazon Aquino as president. D. All of the above. What was the significance of the People Power Revolution in 1986? For question number 19, the correct answer is D. All of the above. The People Power Revolution, also known as the EDSA Revolution, was a series of nonviolent protests and demonstrations that took place in 1986. The revolution led to the overthrow of President Ferdinand Marcos and the establishment of a new constitution, as well as the election of Corazon Aquino as president. Question number 19. Which of the following is an example of a primary source in social studies? A. A textbook about ancient Greece. B. A letter written by a soldier during World War II. C. A newspaper article about the causes of the American Revolution. D. A documentary film about the civil rights movement. Which of the following is an example of a primary source in social studies? For question number 19, the correct answer is B. A letter written by a soldier during World War II. A primary source is a first-hand account or original document from a particular time period. A textbook, newspaper article, and documentary film are all examples of secondary sources that interpret or analyze primary sources. In this case, the letter written by a soldier during World War II is a primary source because it provides direct insight into the experiences of someone who lived through that historical period. Question number 20. Which of the following is an example of a dictatorship? A. The United States government. B. The North Korean government. C. The British parliamentary system. D. The French presidential system. Which of the following is an example of a dictatorship? For question number 20, the correct answer is B. The North Korean government. A dictatorship is a form of government in which one person or group holds absolute power and authority. The United States, British, and French governments are all examples of democratic systems, where power is distributed among elected representatives and a system of checks and balances ensures that no single person or group can monopolize power. In contrast, the North Korean government is a dictatorship, where the ruling party exercises complete control over all aspects of society and dissent is not tolerated. Question number 21. Which of the following is a reason why the Industrial Revolution had a significant impact on the world? A. It led to the development of new forms of government. B. It enabled the growth of organized religion. C. It transformed the way goods were produced and distributed. D. It promoted the spread of cultural diversity. Which of the following is a reason why the Industrial Revolution had a significant impact on the world? For question number 21, the correct answer is C. It transformed the way goods were produced and distributed. The Industrial Revolution was a period of rapid technological advancement in the late 18th and early 19th centuries that saw the development of new machinery and methods of production. This had a profound impact on the economy and society, as it made it possible to produce goods more quickly and efficiently, leading to increased output and lower prices. It also enabled the growth of new industries and led to the expansion of global trade networks. While the Industrial Revolution had many other consequences, such as changes in social structure and increased urbanization, its most significant impact was on the way goods were produced and distributed. Question number 22. She's always on the ball is an idiomatic expression that means A. She is very organized and efficient. B. She is always playing sports. C. She is constantly making mistakes. D. She is very tired. She's always on the ball is an idiomatic expression that means. For question number 22, the correct answer is A. She is very organized and efficient. On the ball is an idiomatic expression that means someone is alert, knowledgeable, and efficient. It comes from the game of soccer, where being on the ball means having control of the ball and being ready to make a move. In this context, it means that the person is always alert and efficient in their work or activities. Question number 23. He's a real pain in the neck is an idiomatic expression that means A. He is causing physical pain in the neck. B. He is annoying or difficult to deal with. C. He is very tall. D. He is very strong. He's a real pain in the neck is an idiomatic expression that means. For question number 23, the correct answer is B. He is annoying or difficult to deal with. A pain in the neck is an idiomatic expression that means someone or something is irritating or bothersome. It is used to describe a person or situation that is difficult to deal with or manage. The expression likely comes from the idea that a physical pain in the neck can be very uncomfortable and distracting, much like dealing with a difficult person or situation. Question number 24. Which of the following ancient civilizations is credited with inventing the wheel? A. Sumerians. B. Egyptians. C. Greeks. D. Romans. Which of the following ancient civilizations is credited with inventing the wheel? For question number 24, the correct answer is A. Sumerians. The Sumerians, who lived in Mesopotamia around 3500 BCE, are credited with inventing the wheel, which revolutionized transportation and led to the development of wheeled vehicles. They were known for their advanced technologies, including writing, irrigation systems, and the wheel. Their invention of the wheel allowed for the development of wheeled vehicles, which had a significant impact on transportation and commerce. Question number 25. Which Indian epic tells the story of the great warrior Prince Arjuna and his charioteer Krishna? A. The Ramayana. B. The Mahabharata. C. The Bhagavad Gita. D. The Rigveda. Which Indian epic tells the story of the great warrior Prince Arjuna and his charioteer Krishna? For question number 25, the correct answer is B. The Mahabharata. The Mahabharata is one of the two major Indian epics, along with the Ramayana. It tells the story of a dynastic struggle for the throne of the kingdom of Hastinapur, and includes the famous Bhagavad Gita, a dialogue between Arjuna and Krishna on the nature of duty, destiny, and spirituality. While the Ramayana focuses on the story of the Prince Rama and his quest to rescue his wife Sita from the demon king Ravana, the Mahabharata is the longest Indian epic and more complex work, with a vast cast of characters and numerous subplots. The Bhagavad Gita is a 700-verse Hindu scripture that forms part of the ancient Indian epic, the Mahabharata. It is a dialogue between Lord Krishna and Arjuna, a warrior prince, set in the middle of a battlefield. The teachings in the Bhagavad Gita revolve around dharma, righteousness, karma, action, yoga, union with the divine, and moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. The Bhagavad Gita is considered to be one of the most important texts in Hinduism, and has been highly regarded by many scholars and thinkers around the world for its philosophical and spiritual insights. It has also been translated into many languages and has had a profound influence on Indian culture and spirituality. The Rigveda is an ancient collection of Sanskrit hymns, believed to be one of the oldest religious texts in the world. It is one of the four Vedas, the foundational texts of Hinduism, and consists of over 1,000 hymns, called suktas, that were composed by various sages and poets over a period of several centuries. The Rigveda is divided into 10 books or mandalas, and each mandala is further divided into hymns. The hymns are primarily addressed to various deities of Hinduism, such as Agni, Indra, and Soma, and are intended to invoke their blessings and appease them. The Rigveda is not just a religious text, but also contains important historical and cultural information about ancient India. It has been studied and interpreted by scholars and researchers for centuries and is considered a valuable source of knowledge about the social, religious, and cultural practices of the Vedic period in India. Thank you for watching Geel's LET review. I hope they've been helpful in your exam preparation. Remember that success in the LET requires consistency and dedication, so I encourage you to come back for more videos to help you stay on track with your studies. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. My goal is to provide you with high-quality content that helps you feel confident and prepared for the exam. So, let's work together towards your success in the LET. Keep studying hard and I'll see you in the next video.